Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu, don't tell Catholic men to recommit their mission to live exemplary lives by modeling themselves as good fathers for society and exhibit values where they worthy of emulation. Shaibu talk this one when they make him Grand Patron of Catholic Men Organization CMO Benin Archdiocese for Blessed Tansi Catholic Church, Benin City. Other Ogbonge people wey tanda for the event now wife of the Deputy Governor, Marian Philip Shaibu, among others.
Your faithfulness, your gratitude of your the Lord towards the CMO. As you invest, you don't have to give me the grace to carry out the work. For the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. For you not to give me the grace to carry out this work.
Oga Shaibu come talk say he rejoice and celebrate with CMO for the remarkable event and say belle sweet am for the Benin Archdiocese Catholic Men Organization CMO for their collabo with church and society and say make them pay more attention to young one, especially youth, because na dem be future of our state and country, and say we must join faith with them so that they no go derail from the activities of church, and say time don reach for us to seek God for prayers for our country.
I'm thankful to God for me to be so picked by the Archdiocese of Benin to be the Grand Patron of Catholic Men Organization in the entire Archdiocese. Is not something of small feat. So small me, to be picked as Grand Patron is something that I have to thank God for and continue to give Him all the glory. And the implication of this is that more work to the vineyard of God, supporting evangelization, supporting all the men in the Catholic Church to carry out their obligation to serve God and every other thing that has to give glory to God. And I've always been part of activities in the church, but this will also increase my activities in the church. That's what it means. So, like I've pledged, after politics, the next work is God's work in total. And because for me, I've learned that when you get to a certain age, you have to now start working totally, start reducing your earthly activities and increasing your godly activities towards preparing yourself for the last day. So for me, that is the program I have for myself. And for this award, I pledged again to continue to do the works of God and to continue to support evangelization, because at this dying period and this challenging period of our country, there is need for all of us to continue to seek the face of God to solve all our problems. There are a lot of economic challenges. Many people cannot feed. A lot of other things are going. So this is a time that we actually need to pray for our leaders, for all of us, both those that are led, that God will give us that unity, that oneness, those things that we can bring together, those little efforts that we can all make, whether as leaders or as those that are led, those little efforts that we can all make to make Nigeria great. This is the time to seek the face of God. Each time I travel out of the country, I won't book my accommodation if I don't know the church that is around that area, because I must, by my obligation, I must not miss Mass. So I see that most of the churches, not even most, all the churches I've visited outside the country, whether in the United Kingdom or US especially, or Canada, I observe that only the aged ones are in church. The younger ones are not there. I am gradually seeing same scenario here. I'm seeing more of ages from, let me not over exaggerate, but from my statistics, from 45 and above. From 45 and above are the people you see more around the church. From 18 to that 45, check. Not much of them are in church. And the other ones from 16 down are still following parents down to church. So for me, there's need for proper evangelization for this category of people, so that we will not have 6, 7, 8, 20 people in church in another 10 years. And you see, I'm not condemning other social activity, but you see more of our youth interested in concerts and all those places. So I think we can combine both. Why we need the fear of God, why we need to get them close to God, is that when they know God and they read the Bible, there are a lot of wisdom that they will derive from reading the Bible, add it to their calling. And when you have the fear of God, there are certain things you need as a tonic to turn around your businesses, to turn around the office we are holding. But when that aspect is lacking, you are now exposed to a lot of social vices that could mal whatever you are doing, can even end your business. So, but when you are close to God, I can bet you the issue of cheating, conscience will prick you. Issue of, so we need God in everything that we do. So that is why I'm very concerned about this category of people. So in evangelizing, we need to do proper evangelization to our youth.
Make dem no forget say as we see am na so we dey talk am, we no dey take blame. From Benin City, Pelumi Mukoro, TMC TV News.